Hi, it's James Cebulski for EA Sports. We expected these two teams to put up a fight, and we have seen that, and we expect more going into Game 4. Opening face-off is just seconds away. A critical game for both sides here, and we are underway. Chicago's on the attack. Textbook stop by Georgiev. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still scoreless in this one. Chicago's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Georgiev's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Deneau's won the draw. Hammers it on net. Picked up along the wall by Deneau. Oh, just a great heads-up play by McKinnon. The Avs looking against the half wall. Here's a short pass to Jones. And now he angles it across to Deneau. Broken up by McKinnon. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. Deneau's won the draw, and they'll look to set up. Denies him in close.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Stop that one.
Mrazek's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Good hit to knock the puck loose. Quick feed to Rantanen. Moves into the slot. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
There's another stop. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. Moves it to the offensive zone. Loves the puck into the offensive zone corner. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And they clear the zone, and that'll shave some time off.
A great sequence by the PK unit. Really aggressive, close quickly on the puck.
He's got a step, and it's broken up with a great defensive effort to scores. They convert on the power play and get it done.
And it's so important when you're on the power play to have precise execution of your passes, and you're able to move the coverage. That's exactly what they did, and they're able to convert. For an effective power play, you have to move the puck around with precision, and you have to create some motion to open up lanes. That's exactly what happens here. They're able to get the puck to the middle of the ice, and that's how they get the goal.
The Blackhawks draw first blood here in period number 1.
That's been a bit of a scrappy play going back and forth here, James, but they get up by 1, and got to wonder if it now opens the game up.
Colorado's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. Blows them up on that hit.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
Colorado's ready to go on the attack. The Blackhawks take possession in the defensive end. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Slapper save! Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Well, the rookie either getting a pep talk or a lecture right now from the coach here on the bench, Cheryl.
This is a pep talk, James. The coach is just saying to the rookie, listen, continue to apply that same pressure. Stick with the game plan. It's working, and eventually it's going to happen. I mean, you can see the frustration starting to set in, and it can't continue to do what you've been doing.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Chicago's up 1-0. The Blackhawks win the draw. Denied by Georgiev. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Chicago's been very impressive to watch in the offensive zone, and they lead it here in the first. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up.
Tough spot to be in. You need momentum, and you give it back by going on the PK when you're trailing by 1.
Chicago's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
Having success earlier on the power play, they recognize where the openings have been. But what I love about it is they're not afraid to change it up. The motion on this power play and these sequences have really been the reason they've been successful.
Colorado's got it along the wall. And they got caught up in traffic and hits a stick.
Perron stick snaps, and he's off to the bench to get a new one. Gets back into the play quickly.
Dismiss that chance.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. The Avs win the defensive zone faceoff. Tries to get the puck over to Colton. Dumps it in. Chicago's got it from behind the net. Quick pass across to Hall. The Blackhawks played along the boards. Centering pass. Oh, they couldn't complete that. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Dumps it in. Chicago's gained possession along the boards. Here they come up along the wing. To the front. And that's blocked. The Avs gain control of the puck against the wall. Chicago's working around along the line. Here they come on the attack. Quick shot. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay. On the attack along the boards. And the pass is redirected. Grabs the puck. Takes a shot. Snagged with the glove by Georgiev.
Well, this is a really great save, James. I mean, you can see that he's battling for position. You can see him moving up and down as his eyes are trying to track and find the puck. That's outworking your opponent and finding a way to make the save.
Gerard's lugging the puck. The Avs are on the attack. Puts it on net. Denies him with the pad. Oh, another great save right there. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Grabs the puck in the corner. From point blank. Big save in front.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Here in the back half of this period, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And that's blocked in traffic. Moves it quickly over to Koreanov. Takes it to the front. Comes up with the stop. Headman pass. Look out. Here they come on the attack. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. The Blackhawks have done a great job moving their feet tonight, and they lead here midway through the first. Chicago's got the lead here late in this first period. And they'll start with possession. Glove save.
Well, that's an unbelievable save. A grade A scoring chance taken away as he flashes the leather and makes the stop.
Late goings of this period. 1-0 the score. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Takes a shot. Oh, the Minister of Defense with the block. Colorado's got it in their own zone. And he slides it quickly to O'Connor. Colorado's got the puck along the wall. Oh, denies him with the paddle save.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Handles the pass into the middle of the ice. Scrum ensues along the boards. Taken along the wall by O'Connor. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Big hit. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Takes a shot. And the save. The centerman glide into position. There's the end of period number one. Both teams will grab a quick breather. You can grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with second period action in moments. Second period set to get underway. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Both goaltenders are the stars in this one, James. End-to-end action and multitude of chances on both sides. I mean, this has been an incredible game to watch. I'm surprised it's only 1-0.
McKinnon's a warrior, and he knows the importance of sticking with it when the team is down, guys. Look to him to try to use his zone ability to spark the offense here.
The Blackhawks start with the puck in their own end. And now it's to Jones. The Blackhawks play it along the wing. Great chance and an even better save. Centering feed. Oh, he comes up with a stop. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. We're still in the early stages of this period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. And they win the draw here in their own end. Colorado's looking to break out. Feeds the puck to Rantanen. Looks to set up at the point now. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck. That's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Colorado's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Nice zone entry from the right side. The Blackhawks gain possession. Tries to feed it over to Rantanen. And he takes the dish. Oh, that save. Tremendous agility there by Mrazek. The Blackhawks have it now. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Chicago's got it into the offensive zone. The Avalanche have taken possession along the wall. Still lots of time left here in this frame. We got a 1-0 game to this point. The Blackhawks take possession off the faceoff. And he takes a shot. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Chicago's coaches were preaching lots of shots on net, and they have done it and lead as a result here in the second. McKinnon's won it off the faceoff. Scooped up along the wall by Nichushkin. Great pressure on the offensive end by Arvidsson. Here he is, shot on inside. And a great read to turn that play aside. Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. The Avs take possession off the faceoff. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Chicago's got control of the puck. The Blackhawks will play it in their own end. Picked up along the boards by Arvidsson. Look out! Oh, and he somehow got a little... He scores! Jumps right on his own rebound and puts it in the back of the net.
I really like the effort on this goal, James. He gets the initial shot off, but then he continues towards the net, gets in behind the defenders who can't catch up to the rebound, and he puts it in.
Well, the rookie's had himself a pretty good night, and it looks like even the coach agrees with that assessment.
Gotta say, James, that's a great feeling on both sides for the coach to be able to give that positive reinforcement and for the player to come back to the bench and get the tap. Because you know that those earlier instructions were easier said than done, but the rookie nailed it, and they get rewarded when they get back to the bench.
Taves has the puck against the half wall. Solid check to slow him down. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. With the stop.
Georgiev's been excellent tonight, James. I mean, the score could be a lot worse. His save percentage is great. He's doing everything to keep his team in it. They need to shore up their defensive end and get going.
On our cameras here, catching a conversation with the young rookie and his head coach, and we love to speculate. Pounder, any sort of thoughts as what's being said?
I think this is positive reinforcement. I mean, you look at the way this game has gone, and they've had a ton of sustained pressure, and they just need to continue it because they've had the possession. I think this is a nice reminder. Hey, kid, you're doing a good job. Keep it up.
The Blackhawks continue to lead it here in the second period. They have been very active in the offensive zone tonight. Back underway, they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Georgiev's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. More than half the period left to play. Chicago's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. They win the draw and go on the attack. Here's a backhander, and he comes up big with the stick save, getting all of it with the paddle.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognizing the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. Grabbed along the board by O'Connor. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. With possession along the wall. Quick pass to Taves. Hammers the shot. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. What a hit against the wall.
He's a power forward, and part of his game is delivering and executing hits. Well, he certainly did there.
Picked up along the wall by McCarr. Gains the zone from the right side. Centering feed. And he denies that great opportunity there.
Rantanen's a big part of this team's offense, guys. They're trailing at the moment, and you know he'll be looking to use his zone ability to get things going.
Jones has it in the defensive end. Now he takes it over the line. Pokes it away in his own end. Colorado's got the puck in the defensive end. Between his legs. Oh, what a move and missed.
Such a highly skilled, entertaining player, isn't he, James? He is so unpredictable. You never know what he's going to do. He's playing with the lead, and he's trying some high-skilled plays.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Chicago's lead here in the second period, a direct result of being the more aggressive team offensively. The Blackhawks will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Carries it in. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Great read in the offensive zone by O'Connor. Moves it to McCarr. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. And it's kicked away. Moves the puck along the half wall. There's a chance in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Puck picked up by Jones. Gains the zone from the right. Drives to the sweet spot. Oh, he just gets a piece of it to keep it out. He scores! Oh, what a play as he gets his own rebound and puts it in.
listen, James, he's got a real knack for the net and uncanny ability to disguise his shot.
The Blackhawks are on cruise control here now in the late goings of period number 2 with a 3-goal lead.
Yeah, and I just love the way they played, James. They've gotten into the offensive zone, and they haven't been afraid to drive the net and take shots. They've held the majority there, but it's also about their retrieval. They have their opponents running around, so they can also gain possession off their shots. It's been an excellent job all the way around.
Mrazek's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. The Blackhawks are in complete control of this one. Based on the scoreboard, they have been the more active team offensively all night. Taken along the wall by Jones. Chicago's got the puck against the boards. Oh, saved it! What a stop!
Wow, that's desperation at its finest to be able to get to that puck and sending a clear message to his team that he's behind him. He's going to be the foundation tonight.
Chicago's got a hold of the puck now. Gets a glove on it to make the save. Chicago's had one song in their mind all night long. Shot, 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 shots. They continue to lead late in the second. Hayes wins the draw on their own end. Good use of the body on the play. Oh, scores! Well, I guess they weren't saved by the wall there.
How's that for momentum? In the last seconds of the frame, you find a way to put it in, and that's going to create a ton of momentum. So now, heading into the next period, you want to garner that momentum and carry it forward. Well, that's a really tough break for the tender, James. I mean, listen, when structure breaks down and there's all kinds of stuff going on in front of you, you can't track, you can't get your eyes on the puck, and it winds up in the back of your net.
Chicago's having themselves a game tonight, and we are far from over here, too.
Well, yeah, and it's a 200-foot game. It's complete because not only are they putting up some huge numbers on the board, they're also protecting their goaltender on defense, finding a way to have good posture when they need it. And, hey, retrieval's everything. When you have the puck, the other team doesn't.
When your team wins, you win $10 off at Bombs.
Players are set, officials are set, third period action is coming up. It has certainly been a one-sided affair tonight, and we are underway in the third. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
Colorado's trailing through the first 2 periods, James, and it's not a surprise here. They look like they weren't ready to play. They weren't prepared. They haven't managed the puck at all. You can't generate any offense if you don't have the puck on your stick.
Well, Cheryl, look at the rookie here having the conversation with the coach. You've been on the receiving end, and you've also delivered that message. What is that conversation looking like and sounding like?
Well, the coach knows what the rookie can do, but wants to make sure that they're going to be defensively responsible. And the key here is you got to manage the puck. The coach will be reiterating, make smart play, in particular, good blue line decisions. You don't want to turn it over and put your team in a vulnerable spot.
Face-off coming up as the puck goes up and over the glass. Chicago's been a dominant force offensively. Plenty of quality scoring opportunities, and they lead it big time early in the third. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Turn that chance aside.
Well, it's not a header in soccer, but is a shot off the mask. Either way, it's a save.
A chance in front, and that's deflected off someone in front. Scores, and that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot. But he gets beat clean by the shot, James, and he's only one player in front of the net, but it's not about how many, it's about where you are. And when you take away the eyes of the tender, this is exactly what can happen.
Chicago's added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
Too much congestion blocks the shot. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Deneau. Colorado's got the puck in their own end.
Go!
There's a breakaway! Stopped him up, put it away. What a save he made there!
Well, I loved how he challenged the shooter on this, James. He didn't sit back in his net. He came right out to the top of the paint and said, if you're going to beat me, you got to find room.
Here's a shot, and that misses. Chicago's got a hold of the puck. Picked off in the offensive end. Mrazek's got it, and I think there's a little strategy involved as he opts for the whistle.
Well, yeah, I think he needs a rest, but it's also about game management. Listen, the only reason why they're winning this game is because he has been electric and dynamic between the pikes.
The Blackhawks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Pass it up ahead.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
The Blackhawks gain control of the puck. Oh, and he gets a piece of that one to keep it out. The Avs slide it through center. Great poke check on the reach. Scooped up along the wall by Rd2. Oh, gets a paddle on it. What a stop by Mrazek.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
The Blackhawks have built themselves up a comfortable lead here in this third period. The Avs have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. And there's the save. Taves moves the puck. Here's a short pass to Makar. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Slick feed. And that goes off a body. Turn that one aside. Quick feed to Johansson. Colorado's through center and now in the offensive end. Slides the puck across to Jones. Fires it on net. Oh, it stays out as he gets a piece of that one. Arvidsson's got it along the wing. Chicago's got a hold of it against the wall. Taken by McCall. Into the offensive end now. Moves it quickly over. Oh, saved it! Oh, my goodness, what a stop!
Oh, that's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest.
There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. Chicago's been way more active here tonight on the ice, and they have certainly capitalized on their opportunities and continue to lead in the third. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone.
Mrazek's last save was so impressive, James. Really a last-ditch effort to find the puck. When you out-battle, when you out-will your opponent, everyone around you gets energized. Just look at the bench. Everyone is elevated because of that save.
Scrum along the wall. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. Picked up along the boards by Byram. Gets the puck over to Mayfield. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock.
The Blackhawks' top line is on the ice, and anytime they're on the ice, they create opportunity. It's because of their motion and their gifted offensive talents. They love the offensive zone. It's their playground.
Moves it to the middle, and that doesn't go as it's off a stick. Grabbed along the boards by Belmar. Looking to set up offensively. Quick pass to Deneau.
Chicago's defended extremely well throughout this game, whether it's the neutral zone or into their own zone as well. They pushed everything to the perimeter, a reason why the goaltender's staring down the shutout right now.
And he takes the feed. Drives him with the glove. Chicago's offense has not been a problem tonight. They put a lot of shots on net and laid it big time late in this third period. Deneau's won the draw, and they'll look to set up. Scores! And another goal for the road team here tonight, and the rain of boos has begun from the crowd.
Yeah, right from the rafters, all the way down, the booing begins, and it doesn't let up. They cannot believe that their team has just not played tonight, not happy with the effort as they're getting blown out.
Chicago's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they've just hammered their opponent.
The Avalanche have taken possession of their own end. O'Connor's moving the puck through his own zone. Moves it around along the half wall. Gets a pad on it. What a stop by Brassic. Chicago's in on the offensive attack now. Oh, it makes the save. Just not enough to keep it out. And that goes off course off a body. House in front. And that shot's blocked. Picked up along the wall by Hayes. Slides it diagonally to O'Connor.
Change up.
Back to the point it goes. Denies him on the play. The Blackhawks gain possession along the wall. It is never easy when the home fans turn on you, but they've got no one to blame for themselves with this performance tonight. There's a shot. And that'll do it from ringside here. Cheryl, you don't need me to tell you that in order to have success in the playoffs, you need strong goaltending. They got that in bunches tonight.
A former defender, I used to look back at my goaltender all the time and give the stick taps, and that's exactly what they got tonight, and they needed it to be able to win this game and get themselves back to even in the series.
Thanks so much for joining us here. It was a fun one to call, and we will see you soon. For all of us here at EA Sports, stay safe.